Good evening, everybody. My name is Raymondi. Thank you for the invitation to be with you. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you all for coming. I'm a lifelong resident of the city of Quincy, born and raised right here, graduate of the Quincy Public Schools, Holy Cross College, and Boston College Law School. I spent 2 years on the Quincy School Committee, 2 years as its vice chair, where I led the effort to increase our academic and technological programs. I led the effort to rebuild and remodel most of our schools at that particular time, and to maintain and keep our class sizes down. As a member of the City Council, 2 years as its president, I wrote the hotel motel tax. That's a landmark piece of legislation that has resulted in $15 million coming into our city, earmarked for the improvement of public parks, playgrounds, historical preservation. And some of the questions here tonight about the ferry, and it was almost given up that the city would not have any ability to fund things like that. The way I wrote the ordinance, 85% went to those earmarked open space, public park recreational improvements, but 15% went to tourism, of which the ferry would be considered part of that. And the grant application was made to the Commonwealth. The adjoining money from the city of Quincy to match came from the hotel motel tax. We brought in $15 million. So that's a creative way of finding a problem to resolve, which is improvement of our parks, playgrounds, open space acquisition, in your case, providing funds for a pilot ferry program, but no burden on the taxpayer. These were funds that were paid for visitors to our city. As a former prosecutor and public defender, I know the impacts that crime has on individuals, families, and communities, and that's why I wrote the that's why I wrote the community policing ordinance. That's an ordinance that targets communities in areas within our city that may generate crime. It's a proactive approach with the result that we're a safer city. Every neighborhood in Quincy should be a safe city to raise a family. Growing up in Quincy, I learned the importance of public works. And I learned that from my dad, who was a public works employee. And for the past 6 years, it has been my great honor to serve as your Commissioner of Public Works. And I brought my experience and my education and my management goals to the Department of Public Works. And over that 6-year period, when I left in 2016, the prior year in 2016, we received a number of awards from the Department of Environmental Protection. We received the Stormwater Committee Award, and received a Clean Action Award for excellence in management and being proactive within the public works industry. Some of the seniors in our community, and some of you folks may either be experiencing this yourselves or have others that you may know, are house rich and cash poor. And I've had tremendous empathy for the seniors of our community. And that's why I wrote the Senior Workers Abatement Program. We call it the SWAT program. The city gets the benefit of a senior work ethic and product, and the city pays that particular senior citizen sufficient amount of money to offset a portion of the real estate tax bill. So you can understand, throughout my public career has been one of commitment to the well-being of every resident within the city, finding innovative, creative solutions to problems that don't necessarily involve burdening taxpayers. I will be a steady hand on the City Council for a changing city. Again, I thank you for your time. The primary day is September 12th. I appreciate your voting consideration. Thank you.